Hello. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation on the importance of having a 24 by 7 transportation system in Miami-Dade. Miami is a multi-ethnic metropolis that has been growing very fast lately. Likewise, it is considered the fourth fastest growing county in the nation from 2010 to 2011, according to an article recently released by the United States Census Bureau. With such population growth and expansion, the Miami-Dade County also needs a reliable 24-hour transportation system big cities like New York and Chicago have. However, most of the routes that Miami-Dade Transit or MDT have lack this service, and there are terrible consequences to it, like DUIs and fatal accidents associated with alcohol consumption. Therefore, this presentation describes the problems Miami-Dade residents face today because of poor transit services in a city with increasing population. It also examines why, in spite of having the Metrobus, Metromover, and Metrorail transportation services, MDT is not able to provide a 24-hour system. But the most important, this presentation offers a solution through the establishment of a new private transportation system that would complement MDT, which is government funded and have reduced budgeted expenditures. This presentation will then serve as a motivator for people to understand that a 24 by 7 public transportation system will greatly benefit the residents of Miami-Dade County and help us make this dream a reality for all.
Some information regarding the Miami-Dade County transit system issues that are happening. The data that was gathered regarding the county's massive public transportation only provides current information but no future plans in the fast-growing urbanized areas. It is clear population and construction in the west part of the county continue to grow, but unfortunately the public transportation has not grown at the same rate. The issue at hand with the county's transportation system is the budget. The budget crunch has an impact in all of the services. 24/7 service for Miami-Dade County system can step in and provide the services countywide at a much lower rate since we're not bound by the county's budget restrictions. There are reports of studies of other cities throughout the country that have similar systems in place. Honolulu, Hawaii has a similar system, and they're covering 90% of the area. San Jose, Sunnyvale, Santa, California has a 95.6% of coverage. Tucson, Arizona, which is one of the other states, they have a coverage of 73.1%. There's also a big issue with the STS, which is the Special Transportation Services, which is a service that it's sourced out that transports the elderly and the disabled for a cost of $3 each way. The 24/7 service for Miami-Dade County has a fleet of automobiles and wheelchair accessible vans for transportation. This in turn will reduce the amount of customers who will have to pay for their trips.
Miami-Dade Transit falls behind in effectiveness for many factors, as stated by my colleague earlier. These factors, including Miami-Dade Transit's availability, their government funding, and budget cuts. These factors that limit Miami-Dade Transit directly affects the population from avoiding accidents, DUIs, and from saving money. Currently, Miami-Dade Transit is not 24 hours a day or 7 days a week, which is an enormous setback for availability. Miami-Dade Transit currently has three services operating. They have the Metro Bus, the Metro Rail, and the Metro Mover. Now, the Metro Bus currently operates 94 fixed bus routes, running between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. in select areas. The Metro Rail covers about 22.6 miles, with only 22 stations, running between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., and excluding Sundays. The Metro Mover only covers the Miami downtown area, and it covers a 4.4-mile radius. Now, Miami is a very active city, including many workers that work late at night, overnight shifts, weekend shifts, and now, by Miami-Dade Transit not having a 24-hour service, they are completely cutting out a portion of the population that doesn't even have a chance to use a transportation system. Aside from their availability, Miami-Dade Transit's government funding is another major setback for Miami-Dade Transit's possibility for improvement. Because Miami-Dade Transit is government funded, the most they can do is maybe replace or repair a bus at the end of every year. The city of Miami has been going through restructuring, trying to balance the budget. But realistically, the city of Miami is not going to spend another dime on the transportation system that's barely used. Now, the transportation system is barely used because there's not enough availability. And if there's no more money to make more availability, then it's never going to be used. So you can see where this is going. It's going nowhere. Now, besides the monetary issue that is never going to be resolved, a good transportation system can avoid many dangers of the streets. The streets of Miami are a very dangerous place, with accidents occurring daily all over the city. The worst part of these accidents is the amount of accidents due to drivers under the influence. Florida Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reported 9,053 DUI arrests from 2010 to 2011, with 2,444 fatalities in 2010 only, of which 794 were caused by drunk driving. So, as you can see, DUI accident fatalities account for about a third of fatalities, which is a large number that is only going to continue growing by the day. All of these factors that cause Miami-Dade Transit to fall behind in availability affect not only a person's safety, but also monetarily. Currently, gas prices are about $4 per gallon, and they're just going to continue rising. Frankly, with the current transportation system, there's nothing we can do about those prices. Let's take a look at the Texas Transportation Institute. Their public transportation services the 90th largest American urban area, and they saved drivers over $13 billion in delay hours and wasted fuel in 2007. In these times, that is exactly what Miami-Dade's economy needs.
Now I'm here to talk to you guys about the solution that we can provide to Miami-Dade public transportation. And we think that transportation is very important for the well-being of the community or for the community to grow. So one of the solutions that we find that will help Miami-Dade residents is we will create a new industry for public transportation. So the new industry that we will create we will like set up like places like parking. We'll set up facility around the city where people can park their car and take buses. Like people that go to work, they could go somewhere, park their car, and they will be in a safe place, and from there catch a bus or catch a train in order for them to go to work. Another solution that we're thinking about too is we'll have more cars, more van available for carpooling. We will try to make give people more reason to carpool. We have several van and small buses for those reasons. We'll also establish an account for customer who can choose if they want to. They could prepay for the bus route fare So it's gonna cost you $40 for the month. So you just put the $40 in your account. So every day you got like a card, you swipe it and you get on the bus and you don't have to keep paying every day. And like once you do it like this, you could have some type of discount available to you. Also, we will definitely try to operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday or not. The bus will be riding, they'll be running every day, every night, and we will make sure that buses are available for people to go places they really want to go, places where they have to go to work. So we take like some of our those are some of the solutions that we will provide for the new transportation system.
Hi, my name is Carl Smith and I'm here to explain why you should adopt our new transit system to supplement the current one existing in the Miami-Dade area. The current system is not enough to handle such a populated area whose population is continually on the rise. The Miami-Dade transit system offers 94 fixed bus routes, a metro rail that covers 22.6 miles, and a metro mover that covers a measly 4.4 miles in the downtown area alone. Not nearly enough to cover the whole Miami-Dade area and the huge population that occupies it. Because of this, the citizens of Miami-Dade area don't even use the public transit due to its lack of availability and its slow operating. As someone who's used the public transit before, I can speak personally that I was not satisfied. Fortunately, our new system offers a 24-hour, 7 days a week public transit network. With this increased availability, the people of Miami-Dade will no longer have to look for rides or spend an exorbitant amount of money on taxis after they're not in the town. Now let's talk about the financial side of things. Our new system will provide more jobs for people of Miami-Dade and increase revenue because of the people using our transit. More jobs and more revenue to the local government, more city projects, and more funding for future projects. In 5 years' time, we can make Miami-Dade an even more wonderful place than it currently is. And to add the cherry on top, our buses will run with hybrid technology, meaning a more eco-friendly solution. You can help out by starting a petition or even writing letters to your local government to gain support. If you'd like to talk to us more, please email us at focusgroup@gmail.com or please call us at 954-682-7939. I'd personally like to thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.